What's up, baby? Welcome back to another episode of the Funny Business Podcast. It's not, in my head that sounded better than what it was. But either way, hello everyone. We are back for yet another great episode of the Funny Business Podcast. My name is Matt. You know that. His name is Mike. Hopefully you know that. Mike, how are you? How are things?
Hey, yo. That's how I'm feeling today.
Whatever happened to those guys?
I saw a TikTok of them. Some hot dog eating contest, Coney Island.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I was like, why? I said they did something special. What's so special at Coney Island? Hot dog eating contest.
Yep.
Joey Chestnut, baby, king of the hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't. They had to be like featured like big time. I didn't watch the hot dog eating contest this year. I would hope they would be featured somehow, just because like that's their territory. You can't come on their territory and steal their spotlight.
Even though the hot dog eating contest has been going on for how long now?
Nah, that's not important.
Can we just recap that really quick? I mean, obviously Joey Chestnut won, but he literally won even when somebody was trying to interfere with him eating his hot dogs.
Yeah, snap that guy's neck in half. That was insane.
I mean, you see him smash hot dogs in his mouth. I bet he could mangle his freaking neck up pretty well.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite traditions of all time. Just like, it's disgusting to watch. I feel like shit just watching them do it. And Joey Chestnut first of all, he's in the conversation for the greatest athlete of all time. like 11-time champion in a row. I don't think I would want to be known as the guy who's won like 12 straight hot dog eating competitions. I don't think I'd want to be that guy.
It's quite impressive, to be honest.
Let's say you start a podcast, or you're running your own side hustle and have a bunch of links that you want your audience to know about. As a podcast, Matt and I have all of our social media, all of our podcast links, and other important things. Make it easier for your followers to find your important links, social media, and latest content by having it all in one page with solo.to. I'll be honest, I have used similar websites like this, but nothing compares to solo.to. All of your links are clean and easy to navigate. Have an upcoming video? It's really easy to make those changes. Plus, solo.to has opportunities to upgrade to include more customization, advanced analytics, and so much more. Solo.to is giving us a special opportunity for you to get 10% off if you create an account and upgrade. Be sure to go to solo.to/funnybusiness to create your account today.
It is. But you also just don't as like a fat ass. But he's not fat.
Yeah, but he's not fat. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's blows my mind.
I'm sure they go through. I mean, I'm sure we've mentioned this briefly, but I'm sure they go through such rigorous doctors, dietitians, everybody, like the whole slew of health conditions when it comes to eating, drinking, working out. Like there's just so much involved with him. But hey, he's making a name for himself. You can't really complain about that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. Nothing better.
Yeah. So Matt, funny enough, we're talking a little bit about food today.
Okay.
Oddly enough. Matt, do you remember the lyrics? Katy Perry, Firework?
Yeah,
I'll sing it to you. Do you ever feel
like
a slice
bag
of pizza? What?
I'm singing Hot and Cold. I was singing the wrong song.
No, it's Firework by Katy Perry.
Yeah, but I was singing the wrong song.
Oh.
What was I?
Well, you said
Hot and Cold?
No. I said, do you ever feel like a slice of pizza? And then you said, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again?
Correct.
You know what? Now that I sing it out loud, I don't. Oh, that's why. That's why I said like a slice of pizza. Ah, man. All right. So, Matt, that's why I said it, because over the weekend, Miss Katy Perry was at a Las Vegas nightclub, just dishing it out, enjoying her time. and then she got in our speak a tray of pizza or a box of pizza. And you know, Matt, when you go to nightclubs, what usually happens at nightclubs? Like, what's the vibe? What's the move at these nightclubs?
It's a lot of drinking. It's a lot of dancing. It's a lot of partying.
Yeah. And Matt,
helping
do you
guys
remember
do cocaine in the bathroom?
Not us specifically.
No.
No, Matt, when we were all said and done with our escapades at the nightclub or at the club, what did we always want to do after?
Go to Sheets.
Yes, Matt. Everyone wants to go for food after they're done drinking heavily at this place. So Katy Perry actually brought the food to them and actually started slinging slices of pizza into the crowd at the Las Vegas nightclub.
That's a genius idea. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to a concert and just chow down on some pizza
so
for free?
The TGIF star singer flung slices of fresh pizza directly into from the box into the crowd of energized attendees who tried their best to grab a piping hot treat in a viral video shared by the fan account. They really, in this article, went into detail as far as how it all went down. So first, mixed up her pizza tossing methods, choosing sometimes to throw them directly into the audience without a paper plate or napkin. Lack of utensils aside, the fans appeared to love the feeding frenzy that Perry caused. Of course, everybody was going crazy on social media. The Katy Cats. I did not know that was a Stan account / group.
They got nothing on the Swifties.
They basically was obsessed over this move. A couple of the comments were, imagine Katy Perry throwing pizza right in your face. OMG, a dream. Another one, oh, to be slapped in the face with Katy Perry's pizza, joked another. And then the second to last one, I'll save that one for last. I would do anything for Katy Perry to slap me in the face with pizza. And then this last one, the way my drunk feral ass would 100% be eating that pizza off a nasty ass club floor if Katy Perry threw it at me.
Bonk. Bonks all around. So you don't have to get that in depth into it. You can just say, oh, that's cool. Katy Perry got pizza for her crowd. No one needs those extra comments. Nobody cares. Yeah, have your crush for Katy Perry. Keep it to yourself. Wash your hands. Don't be nasty. Keep it to yourself.
I could say that the same for Swifties.
I agree. But I'm not gonna. If Taylor Swift gave me pizza, or like I saw Taylor Swift was giving out free pizza to comment, I'd just be like, okay, I want to go to Taylor Swift concert and eat free pizza. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna eat it off the floor because Taylor touched it with her right hand. And like, what? Just enjoy the pizza.
So bad. Well, it was interesting because I watched the video a couple times because it was only a 17-second video, so I wanted to take everything in before I brought it onto the podcast. First, she tried throwing it like a frisbee. So first she took a plate and a slice of pizza, and then she just chucked it like a frisbee. Didn't work out the way. Then she went for the two-handed method, and then that's when she got some distance with that pizza. Matt, all I can think of is specifically, I'm not pointing out any specific restaurants, but those restaurants that tend to have just a crap ton of grease on their pizza and you just getting slapped with that grease in the audience. Now, probably people weren't expecting pizza to be flung into the crowd. So I'm sure a lot of people were very surprised at first.
Yeah, I'd be shell shocked if Katy Perry would throw pizza into the crowd. I would just, this is, I don't want to phrase this. This is just cool for Katy Perry to do because like it's going to make people want to sit closer because they can maybe get some free pizza. I think artists I've seen a lot of artists lately kind of do like different things like this, like just try to interact with the crowd more at least, which I think is good because yeah, it's fun to, I have the hiccups all of a sudden. It's fun to go like to a concert and just listen to music. Oh, but we're seeing artists and stuff, you know, bands step their game up their next level of performing to really put on an actual show for their fans.
I have to take a pause for a hot minute, and I just love how you're thinking that this is a concert. Katy Perry did not attend a concert.
Oh,
She was at this nightclub, attending a nightclub, got up to the top of the DJ, and then was flinging pizza. So it even makes it more interesting.
yeah.
That she was just at a random nightclub. Oh my God, I want pizza. And then just started flinging pizza to the crowd. Because obviously, if you're unlike Matt and I, you can't eat a whole pizza pie by yourself.
Nope. Skinny minis.
So Matt, what do you think Taylor Swift should be flinging at her next, not attendance, but her next appearance or concert?
Tacos.
It sounds even more dangerous, but I like it.
Yeah, you just wrap them up.
But
actually, Taylor Swift can just go to like Taco Bell, buy like 200 Doritos Locos tacos to start flinging them.
Doesn't that technically turn into a burrito then? Once you wrap it up?
Do you think, Matt, people are tired of hearing our Anchor ad?
Yeah, probably. But let's be honest, if it wasn't for Anchor, we would not be doing a podcast.
You're right, Matt. Once again, we have to thank Anchor for helping us continue to make each episode. Y'all know how it works. Anchor is free. It's easy to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, and distributes your podcast to platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more.
And you all know that you can make money too, even with the first couple episodes that you start with.
So why haven't you started your own podcast yet? Anchor is everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's anchor.fm.
So Mike, when do you think we'll stop talking about Anchor?
Oh man, Matt. You know what? To be completely honest, I think we'll be talking about this for a long time.
No, you wrap it up in like plastic.
Oh, I thought you meant just wrap the tortilla.
No.
It just
No, that's why I was saying she goes to Taco Bell, buys 200 tacos. They're already wrapped. Just take the bag, just start chucking them. Chucking them. Who wouldn't love to listen to eat a taco at a rave?
A rave. Well, we all know why.
Well, right.
75% of them are under the influence of marijuana. Or some type of drug that I don't even know exists.
Nope.
I actually do know a group that performed. They went on like a tour, like a national tour. They went on a world tour at one point. You know, it's the Try Guys. Keith, I forget where he was. Keith has. I'm blanking out. I forget his last name. Habersberger. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm sorry. I'm looking it up because I actually feel. Yeah, Habersberger. I'm sorry, Keith. First name basis here. Keith had a little bit about him loving chicken wings, or just chicken breast, chicken wings, just a bowl of chicken. And they actually went in one of the shows. Their production assistant actually got him a bowl of chicken, and they're like, who wants some chicken? And he was flinging chicken wings and breasts into this very nice theater, that actually one of the chicken breasts, thighs, legs, whatever, the bucket of chicken, one of the pieces of chicken actually got caught in a very expensive chandelier at the theater.
Oh no.
He had to pay a little bit of money for it to be repaired, but
That's worth it. That's a cool story.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Totally cool. I mean, there's the occasional water spray or the occasional foam or bubbles. But I don't know, man. I think we're moving on into the good world here. Because who's all been to like a little county parade where they're all driving up Main Street and they're just tossing candy at you? Like, you could get a concussion based on that size of that piece of candy that they're chucking.
You know what we need next? Someone's going to come out with a hot dog launcher. Into the crowd. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yep.
I would
it looks
totally
like a
be
t-shirt cannon. You see it like baseball stadiums and football stadiums. It's a hot dog cannon. I actually, growing up, I had a little mini marshmallow gun.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
Who wouldn't want to just get pelted by mini marshmallows?
I thought you were going to say who wants to get pelted by wieners, but...
No, well, that too. If you're into that stuff. Yeah, no, I think free food is always it plays. plays every time. Whether you're at a sporting event or nightclub, concert, Bible study, gym class, health class, free food always plays.
Trying to think what would be more dangerous to chuck food wise. I was thinking like an apple. Those things hurt.
Apples would be tough. Pineapples.
Yeah, those would be
spikes on 'em.
dangerous.
Yeah. Cherry pits.
Bananas? No, bananas would be fine.
Bananas would be all right. I think bananas would be okay. Yeah, I think just more food in general. I think that, an awesome move by Katy Perry. Probably everyone in the club is now a Katy Perry fan, even if you didn't get a sliced pizza. It's just could you imagine you're at a nightclub and the thrill you get when you see Katy Perry on stage just slinging pizza? That's got to be electric.
I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more celebrities that show up to these nightclubs do that more often.
Mm-hmm. That's what they should do.
What about a gyro?
I like gyros. I'd be down for that.
I'd be game.
Mm-hmm. Do you eat lamb gyros? Do you have gyros?
I've never had. No.
Mm-mm. I like a good gyro.
What about chicken? What about like a cheesesteak? I think that would be kind of dangerous.
Chicken nuggets.
No, chicken nuggets would be fine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It would be awesome to have chicken nuggets. Cheesesteaks would be tough. Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that'd be tough. Pretzels.
I think those would break on impact. So I don't think
probably
depending on where it lands is where it
right,
gets
and
more
then you
dangerous.
get pretzel dust all over your clothes.
Yeah, because we all have that problem.
No, just me.
I guess.
Oh, this is awkward.
Just a little bit. But Matt, fun fact. Apparently she has a fiance. I did not know that. Did you know that?
Is it another celebrity?
Yep.
Who is it? You're gonna say the name. I'm gonna say that's it.
Like you knew.
Say the name.
It is in Florida.
This is bugging me.
It is not the capital, but it is certainly where some popular attractions are.
I have no idea.
Orlando Bloom.
Oh, that's not where I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I still can't think of the name I was thinking of.
Well, he apparently is in Australia working on a project. See, now you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Great movies. Fantastic movies.
Yeah, I hope they bring them back up again.
I do too. I never saw the latest one. Still on my list.
I feel like there's like 60 of them.
There's, I think, 4 or 5, I want to say. And Johnny Depp is back, I believe. # Team Johnny.
Did you hear about the joke about pies?
No.
So a slice of pie in Jamaica is $2.50.
Yeah.
And then a slice of pie in the Bahamas is $3.
Oh wait, I do know this. Why? What's the punchline? Say it.
These are the pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep, there it is. There it is. One of the all-time dad jokes.
Oh man, it's a setup. It takes a little bit to lean into it.
It does. There's this new Twitter account. We're just off the rails at this point. Every time I open Twitter, it just pops up, and I just open Twitter, and of course, doesn't pop up. But it's just like a riddle or like a joke, like a bad joke every time.
Didn't you DM it to me on Instagram?
You know what?
Twitter?
Yes, I did. It's called Puns.
Puns.
The Punny World.
Yeah.
I said, what kind of car does Jedi drive?
I don't know.
A Toyota.
Jeez.
But it's just I don't know where this count came from. It's just all of a sudden it's all over my timeline.
I feel like I've seen it before. It's Punny World.
Yeah, at the Punny World, I believe.
Punny World.
It's really, I'm not mad because some of the jokes are actually kind of funny. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Like Twitter just threw it on my timeline.
Oh, yeah, they joined Twitter May of 2014.
Oh, wow.
So at the Punny World. Yeah.
Interesting.
Anywho.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Katy Perry. You're going to hear me roar, or you're going to see me toss a slice of pizza into the crowd of a Las Vegas nightclub.
yeah, I'd be down for that. Speaking of getting down, we have one segment for you guys today. Let's get into some down in the dumps. This is a great segment to just get some things off our chest, show our emotions, maybe cry a little bit.
You're going to cry?
Say, you never know. It could happen.
We'll see.
So, Mike, I will go first.
Okay.
I only have two.
Okay.
So my first one, we are in the month of August. Happy August, everybody. The summer has just gone way too fast. And I just have no time for sleep in August. I barely have time to breathe. It's a crazy, crazy work schedule, but we're going to get through it. Just kind of realizing that once I get through this month, it's already September and summer is basically over. What are you dancing to right now?
September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, boy. There it is.
Do you remember 21st night of September? I don't know if I've ever admitted it to the podcast, but that's how I remember my parents' wedding anniversary, because it's September 21st and I play that song not in honor of them, but just for fun. So
at least you have the song to help you remember.
yeah, when's your parents?
July 20th.
Nice.
Yep.
7/20, baby.
Oh, yeah. Easy enough. Finally, so I went on vacation this past weekend. I mentioned that last week. It was a great vacation. Got some beach time, got some pool time, got some buckets, good food. However, Mike, we had to sleep on a pull-out couch. One of the most uncomfortable mattresses. I just couldn't sleep on the vacation. I got maybe 4 hours of sleep at most one of the nights. And
where was April sleeping?
In the same room. But yeah, just a very uncomfortable mattress. Was hard to fall asleep. Couldn't stay asleep. Luckily, I had coffee with me, or else it would have been cranky Matt. Let me tell you.
Oh man, cranky Matt being able to sit at the beach in the sand and not do a damn thing.
Not a dime back.
I'm so sorry for you.
It was still a good vacation. I hope was very tough.
I hope so. You're on freaking vacation.
So. It was a great vacation. Just couldn't sleep.
Well, you give and you take. Like sometimes when you go out, when you go and travel, like you have to give a little bit in order for you to take a little bit. Like for me, like I got sunburned to hell a couple weeks ago, but you know what? I enjoyed the beach and I enjoyed being in the sand and in the water.
My face looks kind of tan right now. It was really red yesterday, very burnt. Not mad about that. Love a good base burn that turns into a tan. Love it.
How is your watch tan going?
You know, I didn't pack my Apple Watch.
Excuse me?
I did not pack my Apple Watch because I don't wear it that often when I'm at the beach. Like, I'm not going to wear it to the beach because I go in the ocean. I'm not going to wear it to the pool because I go in the pool. So the only time I'm going to wear it is maybe when we go out for dinner for like 2.5, maybe 3 hours if we do stuff. So I just decided I was just going to leave it at home, let it charge. You know, it wasn't going to be worth the 3 hours I have it on my wrist.
You're like one of the very few people that I know that would leave their Apple Watch at home for vacation.
Yeah.
And what's
But,
your
like,
series? Well, your series what? 5?
4, 5?
6?
No, not 6.
You probably
it's either 4 or
have one
5.
that's waterproof, even. Water resistant, I should say.
I just never trust it going into water, to be honest.
I get it. I don't either.
Yeah, that's why, like, I don't know. Like, was it really worth tracking steps for the 3 hours I have it on my wrist?
Well, I'm sorry you didn't sleep well.
That's all right. I'm back to my normal sleep schedule, and we're all Gucci.
But at the same time, I'm not sorry because you were on vacation.
Well,
Okay.
that's also fair. That's all I got.
Wow, not that upsetting.
No,
I mean-
it was pretty well. I just came back from vacation. Got some great. I recommend to anyone out there. Again, no free ads, but they're going to get a free ad. Cape May Brewing Company.
Oh yeah,
I got this
I've heard
hard
of them
lemonade.
before.
Was phenomenal.
That's
And everyone
that's
kept
great.
telling me to go to Cape May Brewery, like at the
Yeah,
where we vacationed at. Didn't get there, but maybe we will one day.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, Chef Mike was in the kitchen
What'd you burn?
the other day. I didn't burn anything, thank
Okay.
God. Your boy made a 1-pan Saison skillet chicken.
Sazon? What was that word?
Saison. Sazon. It's a bunch of spices
Okay.
put together.
Okay. All right.
It was process was good. It was a new recipe, never tried it. And I was having a good time. It is a Mexican dish, so I was obviously putting on some Mexican restaurant playlist on Spotify because what else would you do?
Little mi
And
gente?
like, what's that?
Mi gente?
Mi gente? I don't think it was in the playlist.
No? Damn.
No. It had zucchini, it had peppers, onion, chicken. I threw in a little rice.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt, when you're exploring your creativity, when you're exploring your skills in cooking, you tend to be worried that it might not work out. It might not.
Mm-hmm.
And I made it all. And I look at it, looks delicious. But then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, nothing really went wrong. And I was like, something must have went wrong. So I took a bite of it. I'm going to send Matt a picture. I'm going to text Matt a picture just so he gets a little bit of a background.
I'm ready.
It's coming to you. I was texting Jenna because I was talking to her about the recipe, and I'm like, I said it could use a little bit more seasoning to it. Matt, I forgot to add my minced garlic to my vegetables. That was the one thing I did not do in this entire recipe was add minced garlic to the vegetables. And the vegetables would have gotten a little more zestier, and I think it would have just brought everything together.
It looks good.
Oh yeah, it's good nonetheless.
Looks phenomenal.
But it was super easy. I think the not the hardest thing, but the probably the most tedious thing was cutting everything up. But yeah, I get to have that for a couple days, but unfortunately I forgot to put minced garlic in there. And that's why, I get it. Mistakes are made, but challenge myself, made a new recipe. I'm obviously going to save in my recipe book.
Yep. Made mistakes. Every time you make a mistake, it's an opportunity to make up for it. Mike prides himself as a man of faith. There's deep drive left field to Castellanos. I'm going to get a 4-0 ball game. No, you live and you learn. It still looked good. That's the important part. At least you didn't ruin the meal where you couldn't eat it.
Right. And that, again, I'm at the point in my life right now. Like, I want to be a little zesty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to add a little spice of things to my life. Okay. But this little mistake, I can move ahead with it. Because, again, this is one recipe that I actually didn't destroy or it didn't taste good. Taste good enough for me not to eat it. But yeah, mistakes are made.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then my second one just happened just before we started recording. So the place that I work at, we got what was called summer hours, starting around back in May. So working 8:30 to 4:30 during the rest of the year between, well, I was working before that, before those summer hours occurred. But I work now 8:30 to 4. In a couple weeks, those summer hours will be completed and will be done. And I will have to start working from 8:30 to 4:30. I know. I get it. I feel so bad for you, Mike.
The extra half hour does make a big difference.
It does.
I work 8:30 to 5, so I would kill to have 8:30
really
to 4:30.
But today I had to stay a little late at work. I had to stay until about 5. There are some things that I had to take care of, but I was just thinking about it like logically. If it was like a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I for some reason would have been so okay with it. But it was a Monday. Like I learned when I was in the news, not in the news itself, like somebody reporting stuff on me, but when I was interning at the news, somebody said that nothing happens on Friday because no one wants to, take it on the weekend. And then Monday, everyone gets pissed off at each other and shit happens. That's a quote that literally was said to me by a journalist, which he's not wrong. But even that, it's like, man, I'm just trying to get my groove on, and I'm here just staying late at work, and I was the only one that was still on my floor of my department office, and yeah, it's a bummer. You wish to get everything done in the hours that you can. I mean, and I'm also a man of faith myself. If something has to be done, I'll do it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, it's 4:00. I got to wait till tomorrow. If it was intended to be done that day, it's going to be done that day, no matter if it's 7:00 at night or 7:00 in the morning.
I feel like Monday's just the day of the week that if anything happens that throws your day off, you just get pissed off because it's a Monday. Like you said, Monday you want to not ease in, but you're getting back into the work setting the pace for the week. So if anything throws your day off, it's just, especially for me, so it's going to ruin my Monday. It's going to piss me off. Then you have to have a really good Tuesday to get you back in the mindset. Mondays just need to happen. Everything needs to be normal on a Monday. Nothing too good, nothing too low. Just middle of the ground. Get your work done from the weekend. Move on to Tuesday. That's really all we need out of Mondays.
I agree, Matt. But yeah, I know. And in reality being, I will probably, when summer hours are over and it's 4:30, I'll probably work till 5:00 because just so happens that it just changes the pace of everything. And I don't want to do that, but at the same time, I'm there. It's just that half hour is just really weird.
It is. It really is.
I would rather, you said 8:30 to 5 for you?
8:30 to 5.
Yeah, 8:30 to 5. And everybody says this 9 to 5 job. Well, I've not had one job that has been 9 to 5,
No.
okay? Just wish you could just clock in, put in that little card that they see in the movies and the TV shows, and you hear the ding from the bell, and then you're ready to go to work, and you clock out, bing, clock out, you're ready to go.
Yeah. I used to be me as an intern.
Wait, did you seriously have a clock thing they had to do?
So it didn't make noises, but we had our name tags. We had swipe, and it would clock in, clock out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
You know what I was thinking about? So speaking of work, I hope one day, and I'm sure it's probably elsewhere, we could have a key fob or just a fob in general that swipes to be able to get into your office door. Throw away the keys. Just get a fob, then you can swipe it in, unlocks. It's like a hotel room.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
Because you could be like me, and you can have right here. Let me have some.
Yep. Go for it.
I was like, where's my
radio?
You can have, like me, that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keys on my keychain.
Well, then also, if you lose the key, then you have to go tell maintenance or whoever does the keys you lost the key. Got to get a new one, or maybe get a new one made,
Or new
so that
lock.
whoever finds the key, right? New locks. If you just have a key card, just deactivate that key card and give you a new one.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's actually a genius idea.
And if you already have something established in your institution or organization or corporation, and you're already using key swipes, why don't you just do it with the rest of everything else?
Correct.
I mean, yeah, there's probably something super expensive around there that you have to buy in order for it to work, but I digress.
I agree with you 100%. 100%.
Thanks, Matt.
I'm going to throw a note down in the dumps.
Okay.
I just found a paper cut on my finger, and I don't know how I got it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's bizarre.
Are you feeling okay? Do I need to call the ambulance?
I'll call you in 5 minutes and let you know.
Make it 10.
Okay. 3. Take it or leave it.
Didn't last week we mentioned about your buddy Jake?
Yeah.
Do you know he just followed us on social media? I think
that's because he's a boss.
He's a boss.
Yeah.
Like
he's
he's your boss, or
no? He's not my boss.
He's the boss.
He's
like
a boss.
Like
Yeah,
a boss.
He's
like that
a
phrase.
boss. He's just a great guy.
Okay.
One of a kind.
All right. Well, Jake, thank you for following us. We appreciate it.
And you too can follow us.
Yes.
By visiting solo.to/funnybusiness. You can find all of our YouTubes, all of our TikToks, all of our podcast links, streaming links. Mike's getting back in the streaming game. Maybe I'll join in one of these days. Yeah, solo.to/funnybusiness. You can find us all there.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
Mr. Matthew.
Yeah.
What is the advice for the good people of the funny business world?
Go visit your friends. Life's too short. You never know what.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, it's hard to see friends as we get older. It's harder to see friends with work, with different lives or schedules in our lives. You know, you don't live together anymore. You don't live 5 minutes apart from each other anymore. Sometimes you live states away. We're going to see each other this weekend, are we not?
I was like, when was the last time you saw me, Matt?
We're going to see each other this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know that when we see each other, it's going to be International Beer Day?
Wow.
And guess what?
I can't have a beer.
I can't have a beer with you. God damn it.
I know. That's tough. That's upsetting.
Yeah. See? It's going to be passing by. Oh, hey, bye. Oh, hey, oh, bye.
I'll come say hi.
Uh-huh. You better.
I don't think I have anything going on that day.
So
either way, go visit your friends. Make time for them. You never know what's going to happen to you, to your friends, where they're going to move, where you're going to move. Kids, marriages, divorce, pets, colonoscopies, cataracts, the cocoa, the vid, monkeypox.
Yes.
Holidays, just make time for friends.
Great advice, Matt.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, be sure to follow us. Find your friends, for your friends, for your family.
FYF.
FYF.
For your family.
And until the next time, see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.